Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, guys. Let's take a look at the gold market. So as you can see, again we see the same cunning on the gold market, so that we actually discuss every time when we see some not quite logical price behavior on the market. And recently when we saw this drop to 1384 area down to the daily oversold, we said, well, it is too early to the major retracement because major target in 1450 stands ahead, and it has not been tested yet. So it means that yes, market could react on some political events. As you know, that mostly was the price profit take before the G20 meeting on Friday when the retracement has started. In the beginning of the week, market shows reaction on some relief in tariffs tensions, but later, as you can see, market turns back to the rally, and it corresponds totally to the to our suggestion. So because our trading plan suggests that if you'd like to go short, when the market will hit the 1450, after that major retracement could start. Before that, don't go short. So if you'd like to go long, please welcome. So you could do this. Currently, guys, on the daily chart, market is not at ever bottom. So actually it has relatively free area here, and it has just intraday limitations on that. So we need some minor retracement, where upward action probably will continue. So currently we are mostly interested with this most recent upward rally. That is the background for making the trading decision, and that's the swing that we will take into consideration to search for fib levels, patterns, and something of that sort. Because actually below these lows, this is in fact the daily oversold, and we are not interested with this one. And the bread and butter type of trade that we discussed yesterday is done perfectly. So it was not pure bread and butter by Judd Napoli because market hasn't quite reached the fib level, but still by its nature it was a kind of the bread and butter. To be honest, this is actually, guys, Judd Napoli Kibi trade, because we have the ABCD target on intraday chart accompanied by the daily oversold. It has a bit mostly the same nature, but it forms a bit differently. So the bread and butter forms when the market hits the fib level, but Kibi trade is forming when some extension coincides with the oversold. In the same manner as the stretch is a combination, stretch pattern is a combination of the fib level and oversold or overbought. So anyway, so upward action started here. On the forward time frame chart, we discussed yesterday this is cheaper to buy, and we said, well, you could think about the taking decision. You could trade directly this pattern, or you could wait for more insurance and waiting for a clear bullish pattern on hourly chart. But making such kind of the decision is every time the challenge, because not every time market shows some pattern on a lower time frame. So you could get the triple two on the 4-hour time frame chart, on the daily chart, but on the hourly you do not have the clear signs of the reversal. So you do not have the hand shoulders, double repo, double bottom, something of that sort, butterfly. It's not always happens. And particularly today is the same situation. So as you will see on the hourly chart, there's no clear bullish reversal pattern has been formed. Market just rallied up. But this happened not just occasionally, because we have the pattern on the 4-hour time frame chart and it's completed. Now, in the current circumstances, guys, when we have on the 4-hour time frame chart XLP that stands at the same area 1454, it is logical to suggest the butterfly. This top stands slightly below than this one, and if you will measure the extension of this most recent retracement, you'll see that its targets 127 extension coincides with the major levels on 1450. So by the butterfly, market here could finalize this upward action. It means that here on this swing we need to get right wing of the pattern, and we need to get some retracement here that you also could consider as potential for taking a long position. So that's our current view on the gold market. So on the hourly chart, you could see here that we do not have any bullish patterns. That could definitely say you that indeed now rally should start. Market just shows flat action here and then skyrocket. On the hourly chart, we have the really gold mine of the different patterns on any taste. So if you trade on intraday charts, on the hourly chart, even on the 15-minute chart, what we could get. Here, for example, market could form the Garters equal to sell. If this will happen, simultaneously you will have the double repo sell. This potentially could trigger the downward action. So here we could get different patterns on the very short-term time frames. Unfortunately, currently we do not have the bread and butter because market hasn't reached the fib level. Even if this will happen, well, it will not be again the clear Jordan-Napoli bread and butter because market has to reach it within the 2-3 closes below 3x3 moving average. But already market stands 3 sessions below major level has not been reached. So it means that, well, it could work as a bread and butter with a pullback, but this will not be the pure bread and butter by the Jordan-Napoli terms. Anyway, some different patterns you could keep an eye on the gold market here. But mostly, what we are watching for is a retracement here, because it should be the right wing of the butterfly that could start the upward action to the 1450. And second, take a look at the contracted hourly chart. We could get here the hand shoulders, reverse hand shoulders on the top. In the modern markets, this happens very often. Just 1 month ago, we traded the same pattern on the euro, if you remember. Yes, this could be the hand shoulders. In this case, market probably could show retracement somewhere to the 1410, somewhere to 1403, this area, back to the gap. So it could retest the gap, for example, and then start upward action. So that's what will be normal. So as you can see, a lot of different patterns could be formed. We have the very clear medium-term perspective with the target around 1450. So currently, it's gold market really interesting, and it shows much better setups compared to the euro currency, for example.